Hey everybody, this is Beelit and Conmystro, and today we're going to be talking about Storm 3, some of the latest things that have been announced, and our kind of takes on these different things. We're going to be talking about supports, awakenings, combos, characters, and what we're looking forward to in the games. Now, the first thing that we're going to talk about is the role of support characters. We want to talk about their health first. Now, it's been kind of revealed that they have this kind of health system with supports. How do you feel about it, Conmystro?
Um, well, in Storm 2 and in Generations, like you've said before, supports were kind of pretty much how people played during the battle. Like, you just pick whoever, and then you can kind of pick the best supports and still win, even if you're terrible. Like Hedon, Pain, or Tsuchikage, one of those two, or both, and you just kind of steamroll through everyone else.
Right.
And I think that having a health support system will, at least if they do this right, which, CyberConnect 2, they're probably not going to do it right. But if they do it right, I think it could be, beneficial for the players who kind of play against the pick good supports and you win playstyle. Like people who just call out Pain because it usually works. Maybe if Pain had a little more startup and you had a chance to counter him, it would make people think about calling him out whenever the hell they want. And but from the video we saw, the video that we watched explaining it, he didn't actually show anything like countering a support when they're called out. He just kind of showed them. He showed the guard support. Guard support's health being reduced by the attack support of another person because of strike back. They can save you from it, which I think might be kind of bad because from what we saw, there wasn't any kind of on-screen prompt to initiate the guard support coming in and saving your ass.
Right.
So it would kind of be stupid if you could just waste someone's guard support with just 2 strike backs, especially because of the easy-ass strike back explosive tags that we have in the Storm games.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that they announced it as kind of like this health system based off of like 6 bars or whatever, and it's not very clear what these bars are or how you lose a bar. My best idea is that 1 hit equals 1 bar. So if your support comes in and it gets hit as it's coming in, like maybe that's a bar, and then 3 bars is when guard support gets hit by an attack support and that little strike back thing. Ringouts maybe 6 bars or they may be 12 bars. We've seen that it has completely killed off 1 character, so it's at least 6 bars. If you have 1 support character and the Ringout is just an instant kill to your support characters, people who use 1 support are just going to be screwed over so hard by this Ringout system.
And especially because they have to use a balance support.
Right.
Because if they don't, they're gonna just get ring out in the first like 10 seconds after 2 Rasengans.
Exactly. And also, it seems like you don't actually have to fill your gauge for the supports to do this. It's kind of weird. They seem to be in effect the entire match, at least for those ring outs and things like that. Kind of odd. I don't really like it.
I was wondering because I didn't notice. I don't remember if they were active during the strike back video, but I'm pretty sure they were.
Yeah.
So supports probably have to be active to block a strike back. As for the ring outs, we don't know yet.
Right. So.
Oh wait. I was gonna say supports like say maybe Haku, for instance. I think if they don't intend on balancing, which is something they forgot to do when they took the whole Chakra Dash canceling and the sub bar into consideration for Generations. Right. If they don't intend on balancing supports that they all have somewhat equal startup times, supports like Haku or other ones that just have ridiculous startup time that get hit, usually can't even be called in during a fight because they're just gonna get hit, and I think that kind of sucks that you can't really use them unless you like really want them to die, and that's gonna suck.
Yeah, they need to edit the characters first, and then this health system might be a little bit better. I don't think the health system alone is going to fix the problems that they've created with the game. There has to be a little bit more. The health system isn't just going to fix it one-stop shop. I think that they need to do a little bit more. But ringouts. So we want to talk about how the ringouts work, what kind of playstyles benefit from the ringouts, and the response to the announcement of the ringouts so far. If you haven't seen the video of the ringouts, essentially what happens is you can get hit against one part of the map, and there are, to a degree, destructible environments. You can get hit against, one part of the map and kind of break it down. And then if you get hit into the same part of the map that's been broken down, then if you have a support character, then they can come in and save you, and it doesn't seem like they have to be active at the time. Like, they don't have to have part of that support gauge filled out for this to happen.
Which would be, now that I think about it, it would be kind of essential to have that kind of balanced supports being able to do that automatically without the support gauge, because people are going to be ringing out in the first 10 seconds of battle if it's as easy as it looks like.
Yeah. So you can get hit out, and your support character can come in and save you, but you lose that support character for the rest of the match. And once these support characters are done with their health bars, they're done. They're kaput. They're not recharging. They're out. So once you get hit once, a support character may save you if you have one balance support, but if you get hit out again and you don't have another balance, you lose the match. Match is over. Game done. Doesn't matter how much health you have, you lose.
All gone.
All gone. Doesn't matter what you did ahead of time, you lose. The characters that are going to benefit from this are characters that have strike backs, attacks that cause strike back. Your Sengon users,
and even grabs, pretty much, if you have grabs that do that.
Even throws. Pretty much anyone who's not Haku. I don't think Haku has a single way to benefit from this.
I think his neutral combo does the little thing where he throws the needles and they fly back, right?
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, whatever.
Like, there's no reason to use his neutral combo. Yeah. So, characters that are already good are going to be benefiting even more from these ring outs. And so far, the response hasn't been too good. So what do you think about these ring outs?
Well, obviously kind of stupid, considering all you have to do to initiate the whole ring out thing is a Rasengan. Yeah. And it breaks the wall. And from what we saw on the map that this was shown on, was like a map that was like 50% just ring out material, and it was like a big sort of like a barrier, and then you broke one part of it, and if you did this to the same part, you got wrung out. And I mean, they thought that maybe putting up a little break it once and then go through the second time, maybe they thought that would be all you needed to fix that, and then you get a free game over. But no, that shouldn't happen. I don't know if they're good with games. I mean, we know they're not good with games. They don't make good games. But I think they need to really be told that this is not good, and the fans so far have been telling them that. Finally, I mean, some of them are still just like, "Yeah, your ring out. I can win even faster now, my Rasengan." Yeah. But this is the few people who do know how to play the game know this is going to be a problem. So I think that's good that at least some of the community knows, and they're feedbacking, if that's a word. It's not a word. I really want them to just think about this more. I kind of thought that this was a beta type thing, the way that it looked, because for one, the animation looks extremely crap. It's just he's the way Sasuke flew after the Rasengan was he was doing the little roll animation, and then when he got to the gate, he froze, the gate broke, and then he flew off in the same pose. And it looked hilarious. And it did. Someone could take the Team Rocket's blasting off again audio bit, put that in there, and then add the little sparkle. I think that would be hilarious. But when we saw, I mean, just doing the ring outs, like it's easy to do Rasengan, it's easy to do Rasengan right now, and it was beneficial in generations. Like, it was so easy to just sub Rasengan, and then you were on the winning side. But now you have to watch for sub Rasengan. It's going to make turtling more, I guess, understandable, because if you don't guard and you get hit with a cinematic jutsu like this that causes strike back or causes ring out, it's going to be kind of stupid. Yeah.
That's all that needs to be said. It's going to be kind of stupid.
I was hoping for a lot of people have said this so far, but I was really hoping for something along the lines of Clash of Ninja in general, where once you
Yes.
do some kind of like attack that sends them flying, and they hit the like barrier of the arena, or they hit the sides of the arena, they'll go flying into another stage.
Yes.
And I think that would be cool if they had something along those lines. Maybe link like stages with each other,
Right.
like linking inside the Leaf Village to the gate or something like that, or maybe outside of that one Akatsuki hideout to the inside. That'd be cool. And they could have like individual cinematic transitions in between.
Right.
I think that'd be pretty awesome. Maybe like Ringouts should like boost like damage done. I think like if you hit them, there should be almost like a strike back does damage. There should be a damage done during the cinematic.
Right.
But it should, no way in hell, just game over for the other person.
Yeah. A lot of people have been talking about stage transitions, and I totally agree. I think that would be absolutely awesome. Like have them like crash through a wall or something and go into the next stage. That'd be absolutely awesome. I don't agree with the one hit kill, and I think a lot of people are just not going to accept Ringouts in this game. But onto awakenings, instant awakenings versus health-based awakenings. These instant awakenings look like a lot of fun. They seem to be put on characters who don't have a change in moveset, except for Hanzo. Hanzo doesn't change his moveset, does he?
Hanzo's Salamander guy. I don't think so. I think it's just one of those regular awakenings that just make you glow, and then you just do damage, I guess.
Yeah, but he's for some reason health-based. I don't really know what their reasoning behind that is.
Maybe it's because they had like 4 or 5. I don't even know. Do they have like 4 instant awakenings, and then they had Sasuke, and they were like, we got to give someone else a health-based awakening.
Naruto, Minato,
Darui.
Yeah, actually they had. Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Yeah, they needed to put one more health-based awakening in the beta or the demo, I guess, to make people feel like it was interesting.
Yeah, I think that instant awakenings are really cool. I like how they've implemented them into the game, and how the maximum chakra bar gradually decreases the longer that you stay in it. I really like that feature. I think that that's really cool. And it with Minato, oh my gosh, swag Nato. We were gonna do swag Nato.
So much swag will be had with him.
Oh yes, so much fun.
Know.
But one of the big changes to awakenings is that they're now vulnerable to throws and ultimates. Now, there's a mixed reaction with a lot of people about this. A lot of people are not too happy about it. I, for one, am okay because I don't use awakenings, so I really don't care. I'm more focused about fighting against awakenings than using awakenings. How do you feel about it?
I don't remember exactly, but if you threw someone and then they got hit by the throw, does it for like health-based awakenings? Do they have to wait a certain period before they can go back into it, or?
You know what? I haven't actually seen like Susanoo, Sasuke, or Hanzo be thrown in their awakenings. I don't remember. I've seen
Sasuke get hit by an ultimate, but I don't remember what happened.
Yeah, I haven't seen him get hit by a throw, and I don't feel like Susanoo Sasuke should be able to be hit by a throw while he's in the freaking Susanoo.
Well,
it doesn't make sense.
I don't know if a throw will even be able to hit him, because
it shouldn't.
They have like a thing that I had to brutally experience last night when I was fighting Susanoo Sasuke, was that if you sub with Susanoo Sasuke and then use the tilt, it's fully invincible. So, and it's pretty fast. So no, I don't think any throws will be able to get off on that. And also, can't they just sub the ultimate and sub the grab and then just So it ends up being like if you I haven't actually ever, I don't think, guard broken someone who's awakened, but because I'm always like trying not to get hit by their jutsu.
Right.
But if you did guard break someone who is awakened, I think an ultimate would be, I don't know, pretty awesome. But because like if you think about it, especially on the health-based awakenings, because as soon as they drop out of their awakening, they have that little stat down on them.
Yes.
So as soon as you hit them with the ultimate, they'll get the stat down, and then
they're screwed.
Yeah, it'll do a ton of damage, especially if it's a team ultimate.
Might even be a one-hit kill.
Yeah, maybe, especially if they like attack up, but we don't know yet.
Right. So like I'm okay with instant awakenings being able to be thrown and hit with ultimates, because if you can just pop it at any time, you shouldn't have this ability to just screw me over out of everything that I'm trying to do. Like if someone goes for a throw, you're just like, instant awakening, ha, I'm
Yeah, there
better
should
than
be
you.
there should be some kind of counter to it, but we haven't actually. I mean, like many things in the Storm games, we haven't actually seen how this would affect people who play, with spam and all that. Because I mean, there's not really any time we're gonna see anyone hit Masked Man spam an Awakening with a Jutsu or an Ultimate. I mean,
Right.
so I mean, once again, this all goes back to balance. They're gonna need to fix something before they start changing it up.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm just worried that they're all thinking about not so much online and competitive play as much as they are thinking about how people want to go into Storm 2 back in 2010 and go into free battle and play with their friend for like the whole day. And it's just kind of evolved a little bit. I'd like to believe it evolved a little bit more past that. And I'd like to be able to play with people without, all these garbage play styles going in there.
Yeah. Like it's almost like they're stuck in like the Storm 1 days where like everybody had to play offline with their friends and everything, but like now like we've kind of tried to make this game more competitive than I think CyberConnect 2 wants it to be, and so we just want like a fair experience, and CyberConnect 2 is like we don't know how to do that.
We can't handle that. We can't do those.
So combo length is the next thing that we're going to talk about. Now the combos seem shorter. When you look when they first put out the move sets for some of the new characters, the characters that we've seen in the demos, like Hanzo, Mifune, and Darui, they seemed a bit shorter than Generations style combos. And when they're a little bit shorter, they're going to do a little bit more damage per hit. And that can affect the game pretty heavily. If you're getting 2 hits on someone and that's doing the damage of a throw, then you're more willing to use melee than just a throw.
Yeah, and like people who do combos that are like almost 20 hits long, it's going to affect them because they're not going to get as much damage off. If they're in a sub battle and they each do 3 hits after each sub, the person who does more damage per hit is going to get, I don't know, a ton more.
Yeah.
The person like doing like barely 1% after that 3 hits.
And that's why like pre-time skip Lee is just like so deadly, because he just gets that damage out so quickly and he's attacking so fast as well that you're just getting damage and you're like, what happened? Half my health is gone now.
And he's got extreme invincibility and all that, plow through everyone else.
Yep. So if everyone's actually being bumped up and having shorter combos that are doing more damage, we're going to see probably a lot more combo play, don't you think?
Yeah, which is something that a lot of people were excited for in Generations when they got all those buffs in Rushdown and like Chakra Dash cancels. They were all like, yeah, we're gonna be able to combo more, and then like people still continue to like defend anyone who combos, no matter what they use. Like they could be using PTS Lee with Pain and Heat on, and they'd still be defending them because they're playing legit and against someone who's maybe, I don't know, just playing fairly. And it's like, well, they both played with combos, so I don't see what the problem is.
Right.
And it's like those people who continue to support CyberConnect 2, whatever they do, like because they don't understand how it affects the game in their overall.
It's like a different kind of combo play. It's counter play. It's not the sub attacks anymore. It's just kind of sitting there not doing anything, waiting for someone else to do something, and then hitting them when they can't do anything back. It's like waiting for them to try something and then saying, oh, but I'm using combos, when you've just done nothing for 10 minutes and forced them to have to finally do something. You're hitting them with support. They're just trying to do something, and then you just are a freaking jerk and hit them at the one time where they can't do anything because they've kept on rushing towards you.
Yeah, not to mention just like Chakra Dash spam, even though, I mean, anything is spam, but when it's something that you can spam, say 3 or 4 times and then get an ultimate's worth of damage off,
right?
It's like if people are just Chakra Dashing and they're gonna get their combo off eventually, I don't think it's as fair as maybe like because people just use the air dash over and over and over again, and then they get their combo off, and then they don't play until the other person wants to Chakra Dash, so then they can Chakra Dash and
the counter Chakra Dash play, yeah.
That one.
It's become almost. Would you say that that's almost like a standard for a lot of people, the counter chakra dash stuff?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But some people can't even chakra dash, like the people who have like almost start up to their dash, like
Yeah.
Minato.
Yeah, Minato on the ground, he has a little bit of startup.
Yeah. And you know who doesn't have startup?
Hmm.
Freaking Susanoo Sasuke.
Of course not.
Nope.
So number of characters, that's the next thing up here. Where are their numbers coming from? They said they're going to have more than generations, but they're not using filler characters, and they're taking out the pre-time skip characters. So where are these characters coming from? They're probably going to have Kid Kakashi, maybe young Obito. Do you think that that might happen?
I think they're gonna have the Kakashi Gaiden characters, or Gaiden, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I want them to have the Kakashi Gaiden characters because no spoilers here, but they are beneficial, or they
Yes.
are what's the word for important, I guess, to the
Significant?
story. Significant to the story later on, and I think if we didn't have them, it would be almost like what's the opposite of fan service, just like not having them in there for no reason. They would need to, you know, once again balance. They just put they create the character, they create the combo. If it looks cool, put it in. They don't think about how this could be broken or anything like that. I did notice that they took out the frenzy pill for all characters, like you know, KCM and the two Kakashi Gaiden characters,
Right.
because no one likes them and they're stupid, and it's just adding one more stupid random feature to the game that
Yeah.
no one wants.
Yeah, there's no reason for the freaking frenzy pill. I don't know why in the world that was actually put into generations.
It
Who are
felt
their
like
testers?
it felt like it was that, like the actual game when they put it in, that was the test because only 3 characters had it. I wonder why. Yeah.
Oh, freaking ridiculous. Let's see. So, are they going to count alternative costumes as characters? They've done this before, and I think there's a strong possibility that they're gonna count, you know, Sakura in her, you know,
Yeah, they're
original
probably
outfit.
they might even count characters with their Jonin, or I guess Chunin or war outfit,
Right.
and their regular outfit as 2 characters, which would be stupid, but it's like they've done that with other characters. I don't like right off the bat, if you think about it, like Neji, Tenten, Choji, all the characters from the Genin who have their outfit on, boom, that's like almost 20 characters right there. And then different costumes that haven't been revealed. So far we have the Goku costume and that weird samurai costume. I don't know where
Right.
I don't even know where that's from, but that's apparently in the game. From what we know, that doesn't change his moveset. We saw Goku costume gameplay, and it just changed the Rasengan.
Kameha Sengan.
Kameha Sengan. It looks pretty goddamn awesome.
That's my name for it.
It looks pretty cool. I hope they maybe implement the power pole that he has on the back to a combo or something. I
Maybe
want them
throw.
to change. Yeah, that would be cool. I want him to change slightly or something like that. So yeah, that's my characters.
Yeah. So no filler characters, but they're probably just going to count costumes as different characters. So I don't really think we're going to see too many new characters. Ugh, whatever. They do this all the time, and it's just it's almost like lying, but whatever.
So, yeah, well, they had from the scans and all that we've seen, the trailers. You can go ahead and count the new Toby, the purple-ish mask Toby, the Kyuubi or the Jinchuriki. I don't actually know if they'll be support only. They should be, if anything. I mean, not that I want support only characters. I would do anything to have actual characters. But if we're gonna have characters, I'd like them to have some kind of legitimacy behind them. Like Kabuto Maru, his combos were completely made up. They were just like,
Yes.
oh, that'd be cool if we could like do some spinny spins with the tail and then have that do stuff. That was all right. But I feel like I don't even want to use him because it ruins Kabuto Maru for me. At least in the next game, he'll have a reason to fight, and I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. But he has a reason to fight in this game, because you know. So yeah, there's him. We can look forward to having a new style from him. We can look forward to the 7 ninja swordsmen. They were mentioned in the hack and slash, and I think that's cool because it'd be fun to fight all of them in that little like 1-on-7 mode with Kashi and Guy and Haku and all them good stuffs.
Yes.
And so they're probably going to be in the game. They probably will have all combos, so they probably will be like first-person playable. Um, there's them. There's there's the Kage, like the third-rate Kage, the big guy. The mummy dude. I think he was the rock Kage. I think the Sushi Kage. Yeah, and then the Mizukage, who looks like a complete pimp with his hairstyle. I can't wait to place him. We also might get. We also might laugh. We might get those characters like in the war, the ones that were in the battle for like a very short time. Probably get Ginkaku and Kinkaku. I think they could do something interesting with those characters, like maybe maybe you're playing as Kinkaku and then you do a certain kind of combo or maybe a certain kind of attack and it switches you out into Kinkaku. Maybe they have a different play style. I think that'd be pretty cool, but it would definitely take some kind of thought, and I don't know if they want to do that.
No, no.
It's best not to get our hopes up, I guess.
Yeah. So which character are you looking forward to the most? Which singular character?
Well, I think just because of how he looks, Mask Toby. Because I really hope he's not overpowered, and he probably won't be, because he might be slow, and that's not based on what Demon said. I know Demon said he wants Madara to be slow just because, but I think because of the fan, I think they're not going to have a swing-ass fan that's going crazy, but I think that's going to be a part of his combos, and I think that might ruin him, but at least it'll give me a reason to use him, you know, like you use Haku just because he's stupid. You know?
My favorite character, bro. Okay. I hope that they actually allow you to use his mask. As like an alternate.
As a chakra item? Oh, you mean just like a different
as a costume? Because like I don't want to see his Edo face. Like, come on, put the mask on.
Madara?
When he has the mask on, he's super awesome.
His Edo face?
When he has the mask off, like.
I don't want to see that either. I want some definite. I really don't even want Toby in the next game. I don't want him. I don't think he'll be in the next game. I think it'll just be Toby playing as Madara, if anything, or maybe they'll give a Toby from the Akatsuki costume to the new Toby. I just don't want those silly fucking combos in the game anymore. I just don't like him, and
he's useless, really.
He's pretty much useless, and it's a reason for them to say the game has 70 characters.
Yeah, he's just another slot. He does nothing. No one wants to use him. Yeah. I'm actually looking forward to Hanzo. We've already seen him, but he just looks cool. I like his aesthetic, I guess. So I'm looking forward to him, and I kind of want to know what they're going to do with Edo Sasori. I don't know what they're going to do with him.
Yeah, he has to be a first person. He's not going to be a puppet anymore.
Right.
So that's kind of odd.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with him.
I hope you can do something. I hope he's a melee guy now, even though he didn't actually do any melee at all. I don't think in the episode.
Right.
You know, that's weird. I don't know how they're gonna do him. If any, he might even be support only, which is kind of stupid. But like it's hard to say because what he did in the anime was he used random people as puppets.
Yeah.
And from the scan that I saw like an hour ago, there were random NPCs. And I think that they might even use those random NPC models as a puppet, which is kind of stupid. But he'd have to do something melee-wise with that puppet, because it's a person.
Right.
He wouldn't have his little, whatever, the Kazekage. He wouldn't have the Kazekage puppet with him anymore.
I wonder what they're going to do with him, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they go about using Sasori. We'll just have to see. It's hard to speculate on that. So, what do you think is the best new feature of Storm 3?
Well, definitely the Ringouts for one. No. To be honest, let me discuss this. I don't see anything. It's like the best of the two evils or whatever that saying is. I think the least stupid thing that they've done so far is maybe help for the supports, but even then they need to kind of chisel that down to something that works, concretely. Because, I mean, we haven't seen how it works fully, and the game still has, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think 4 months, 5 months maybe. I don't know my months. I guess
Coming out in March, right?
sure, whatever month that is on the numbers or stuff. So it comes out then, and they've got a ton of time to fix stuff, but once again, CyberConnect 2, doubt they're gonna fix it. They can just I hope they can freaking take our advice, because they haven't done that. They said they did that through Generations, and they obviously had no one working on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need them to kind of get their shit together.
Yeah. I'm going to agree with you on the best feature. I think the best is, it's not like good because it's not complete to the best of our knowledge, but I think the support health is probably the best thing that they've added. It's just the least crappy, I guess.
Yeah.
And the worst feature, I have to say, is Ringouts. You agree?
Yeah. As long as if it stays the way it is, the Ringouts shitty.
Yeah.
No, not in the game. No.
Yeah.
So, but wait, is there anything else I wanted to say? I think there was. I don't know. I just want to say Goku costume one more time, because Goku costume's awesome, and that
Kamehameha
Rasengan
Sengun!
Kamehameha Sengun's so awesome. I want to use that so much.
Oh, yeah.
That's a reason to spam.
I forgot to mention, I like how the support, when they die, they stay on the map.
They stay on the map. That's awesome.
I love that.
I think that's really cool. It's funny because the first comment I saw when I did the video was, I hate how they stay on the ground, and I was like, I like that.
Yeah.
And
like, what are you on? That's the best thing.
Especially if you have supports that you really hate. Like, I want to see Sakura, and I want to see just what's her face? I want to see Tenten and Sakura dead on the ground. Kill them both, and I want to kill off Hidan and Pain and have them sit on the ground, and I want to just stand there on their bodies.
If only you could teabag.
If only you could, like, crouch jump and all that good stuff. And I just want to boom, boom, boom.
Oh my goodness. I'm really going to appreciate killing support characters now. Oh my goodness. So that's all that we have to talk about. Any final words?
Goku costume.
Kamehameha Sengun. If you guys want to do something about the Ringouts, you at least want to tell them, go to the CyberConnect 2. I'll probably leave a link
in the description.
You can go to that and say, no Ringouts. We don't want Ringouts.
In quotes.
Yes. And you can say, we want stage transitions, but one-hit Ringout kills are too much. So go ahead and you can leave your comments over there, and it'll go to CyberConnect 2. So I guess that's it. That's all we have. I am B-Lit.
I'm Conmystro.
And we'll see you guys next time.